Hello. All right. Okay. Well, hello, everybody. So yeah, I'm just here because today we put up a visualizer for, maybe I should turn this off. Today we put up a visualizer for the More Than Love song, and this might seem a bit redundant for some of you that have actually come and checked this out before. But anyway, I'm working on a record. Seeing as we're in isolation, it gives me an opportunity to try my hand at this other project I do. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just going to leave this on. So we released a visualizer. Somewhere this thing called, this hashtag called PFI Friday happened. I'm not sure if Blaze, our manager, created it or he found it somewhere out there. But so anyway, I've been working on this record. This is kind of annoying, isn't it? Check. Okay. So yeah, we've been working on I've been working on this record, and now I've got like 5 songs that are complete and ready to be shared. And so we thought maybe we should start scheduling these things and have them happen on Friday. So today we released the visualizer for More Than Love, and I want to hit the reset button, and this is episode 1. I'll try to remember to, I don't know, do whatever thing is up here and save this video for people to check out later. Hopefully I remember to do that. But yeah, so this is the first one. So today, More Than Love, and I thought because I've already done that song, I thought maybe I'd share with you guys a part of the process of working on a song. So I'm actually at song number 8, and I started to track some of the things, and I thought maybe, you know, I'd share like a moment with you. Like I pulled this thing out today and started to mess with it, and I thought, oh well, this could be kind of cool to share with everybody. So yeah. So again, every Friday a new tune's gonna come up. I'm working. We got 5 of them lined up. Working on some visualizers for 3, 4, and 5. Next week will be a cover of Stand By Me. There'll be a visualizer for that. That'll be on Friday. And right now I'm working on, you know, songs 6, 7, and 8. And this happens to be 8 that I'm working on. So yeah. So let's see. So I kind of came up with this song utilizing this instrument to the right of me. I just got this last week, I believe. Let's see if I can get it in there for you guys. So I pre-ordered this a while ago. I was very excited for it to show up while we're, you know, sort of doing our thing. This is an ARP 2600. It's famous for being like the sounds of R2-D2. It was like the synthesizer on the first Depeche Mode record, Speak and Spell, and other things like that. I mean, so yeah, anyway, Korg re-released them. They did like a limited run, so I, you know, thanks to my friend Tad over at Sweetwater, I got one. So this song started with sort of like a sequence that I recorded and then just colored, you know, elements around it. So let's see, I could show you what that is. Hopefully this isn't too loud. If it's like, you know, if it starts killing, I'll try to keep an eye on the comments and help you out. Like, not trying to crush you. Okay. I'm going to utilize it in the next sort of element I add to the song. So there's a reason why I'm showing. Okay. So the sequence. So that's it. That kind of came out of this. I sort of did some manipulating to the filters and added some probably After Effects in Pro Tools, and and that became sort of the heart of the song. And usually when I kind of do something like that, there's always a melody that sort of sparks, but no lyrics. So I started kind of singing gibberish. And, when I go through sort of this piece, you're going to hear some gibberish. The choruses are, in this setting are usually the thing that I try to focus on the most and try to get real words in, but they're not final. So you'll hear some words, and if you like them, great, but they might not be there later. But this song doesn't have a bridge, so that's why we're going to go to the ARP with something I'll show you in a minute, and try to create an interesting scene change. We'll capture this stuff. If it works, great. If it doesn't, what are you going to do? Throw it away? No, we'll leave it for later. Alright, so, let's see. So I'll give you a little bit of how the song starts. So that little sort of sample is my voice going through like a field recorder into a module called the Morphogen. It's a Eurorack modular that basically acts like a mangling tape machine. So there's no real like edits. It's just the module doing the work.
Place a broken guy. Hold my face throughout the night, and I know things will get better out here. I love my baby boy, you call. I'll be here for no one false, and I will both.
It's embarrassing, but who cares?
Things will be alright. So save your time alive. For we know your cause. For living on your back. Don't we love you, don't say no more pain, no more pain to break.
And then sometimes I can't help myself and I just start throwing harmonies.
To get better, I know. No one laughs and no one listens. Save your fear of heights for another time. 'Cause tonight's the night we fly. Save your fear of heights for another time. 'Cause tonight's the night we fly.
So again, the vocal, it's a work in progress. I then take that, I grab it, and I just fly it over to the next section so it's there, so I know what the melody is going to be. And I try not to, mess with it too much when I'm adding other things to it. Because I like to add a lot of stuff. I'm a wall of sound kind of guy. Alright, so let's turn this off. Come here. Okay, so this section, this is where we're going to start. So this piece, so a little backstory. So Some of you may have seen The Witch or The Lighthouse. So anyway, when I first saw The Witch, I was so into the soundtrack that I sort of researched it and found the composer's name was I think Mark Corvin, and the instrument that he used to compose the score for that film was an instrument he commissioned, which is called the Apprehension Engine. And if you want to check it out, there's like things on, out there on the internet for you to look up. And so I was very much into this thing, and I talked to Kevin Allen, who happens to be like my partner in the Coheed Live world. He kind of helps me make live work, basically. And we talked about potentially creating that instrument. And when we were in Berlin, I went to a Eurorack store and actually found something that sort of is kind of like it, but it's a tiny miniature version of it. And that's what I used in that part, that very percussive, like, rhythm. And so it's basically this little box. It's a microphonic box that, there's a little contact mic inside it. And here, let's turn it on, see if. So that's kind of what it does, really. It's got, like a little finger piano, some springs. You could also put a few, like poles in it and bow them, which we'll do. But yeah, I also have this other sort of finger piano. I'm going to sort of put it against it because, again, this is like pretty active and it'll pick that up. So let's maybe go to the chorus section and see if we can create something out of there. And if not, we'll just chop it up and use it for another place. So it's going through the ARP, and the ARP's just really acting as a processor. I really just want the reverb, So let's see what we got. I'm going to turn this vocal off. Okay, let's just capture that. Well, I don't want... Okay, I'll just keep myself.
I know no one laughs and no one listens. Save your fear of heights for another time, 'cause tonight's the night we fly. Save your fear of heights for another time, 'cause tonight's the night we fly. My place a broken guy. Oh my best, you are the night, and I know.
I told myself I'd shut that off, but I did not. Okay, so that's that. That's just an added little thing that we could add to that percussive piece, and then if we do something with it, we do something with it. If we don't, we don't. But here, let me move this over. But what I really want to do is bow it and add something unique to the bridge section. So, like, it is a complete scene change, and we'll see what happens. But let's just... Let's listen to this thing. Check, check, check. Oh, really? Hello, hello. Let's see. All right. No wonder it was hard to hear. I didn't have it in input. Check, check. Can you hear me? Okay. So I'm going to cut it up a little bit, maybe make it fall in the rhythm a little more, and yeah. Cool. You know, there are moments where it comes off, but you know, I'll figure it out. But now let's bow it. Okay. Okay. Let's see, where would we put this guy so you guys can see it? I'll just make the... Alright, so these are the poles, and these are kind of scary actually. Like, you know, it's probably a good idea I have these glasses on. Because yeah, one time I might do that. I might do that now. That would be horrible. Funny for you guys, not for me. So we're just going to grab some of this and maybe put it in the bridge section. Let's see what we got. I know this is boring. I'm sorry. At some point I'll play for you guys. Or, you know, next week will be, you know, it'll be a song, so. Okay. Da 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 da. So yeah, we'll do something like that. I know it doesn't sound that pretty, but you know, maybe chopping it up, it'll create some sort of rhythmic pattern that could be kind of cool. Let's see. batteries out, so eyes are safe. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. Tonight. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. Claudio is the witch. You're damn right. I'm a sea hag. I look at myself in the mirror and I think immediately, sea hag. Okay. Am I still there? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, let's see what happens. Just get an idea of where we're coming out of. Okay, so already there's that happy accident. Alright, where's that? Barbara. So maybe take that element and bring it over. Okay. Again, some of this stuff doesn't work, but okay, let's chop it up a bit. Let's see about if we were to. Nothing there. Let's add some other elements to see if it reveals itself. Let's see if we change. Oh yeah, ripped headphones users? Alright, hold up. Is that better? Let me see that. Let's cut that out. Let's see what this does. Take that. Okay. I'm not using headphones. This so I was in the Kobe listener. Interesting. I like that part. The dong. Let's get that. Take this out. And then move it over. Come out of that swell. That's cool. And then cut it there. And then we have something. I mean, this is pretty whatever, but it's there. So that's something. We can listen to the other parts. What's pretty cool about this song, so when I was in high school and I had first met Travis, Travis had a drum machine that, oh, maybe that couldn't be somewhere. Travis had a drum machine, and you know, I was into electronic music, you know, like Nine Inch Nails and Portishead and whatever have you, and he had this drum machine. Anyway, I still have it to this day. Where is that? Oh, yeah. And I used it in the song. I used it in a lot of these songs. It's like this old 80s drum machine. Travis, I don't know if you're there. You're probably not there, but this thing gets used on the regular. You know, just it has such a nice attack, and so, you know, accompanied with some of these more sweltering, bass-heavy, thick drums, that thing sort of kind of cuts through and helps define them. So yeah. Here, let's see. Or maybe we'll bring that kick and snare over. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's hear. I also like to get some perspective, and I like to go back and hear, like, you know, the chorus. When are the action figures coming? It's really tough to say, man. You know, with what's going on, but we're still working on them. They're there. My brother's drum machine. They're very good, very good. Oh. Travis, are you there? We need to get Travis here. I actually spoke to Travis this morning. I think he is busy doing something with a friend. So, I mean, via the bridge that is the internet. That's the other thing, right? So after this, what time is it? In 30 minutes, I've got a date. You know, we're gonna talk with some friends on FaceTime or Zoom, whichever thing it is. I think we're going to try to have a virtual Eyes Wide Shut party, actually. So, I mean, if anybody's interested, DM my wife. You know, direct message her, see what happens. See if you can gain entry into the virtual Eyes Wide Shut party we're going to have in 30 minutes. That is a complete joke. I'm kidding. But do it anyway. So we're just getting some perspective. See if what I'm doing in this bridge really makes any sense. Oh, here, let's hear some chorus. We fly. Yeah, yeah. some get it's, just send them along. DM them. I'll put them in. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so that's like a happy. So maybe we have a rest, and then when that chorus can come back, and then we can end the song. You know, I'll add some other flourishes, but I don't want to keep you guys. You guys have a Friday night ahead of you. Some of you might partake in my Eyes Wide Shut party on the virtual side. Good luck to you that are trying. Okay, so then we would just, you know, bring the chorus in and then add some flourishes that give it some dimension, and we got a song. I could sing all over it, and that is number 8. Again, I will probably add some things, take some things away, you know, that sort of thing. But this is a lot of fun. I love doing this. I love playing with synthesizers. I don't know how to play. I like just, you know, I can do little things here and there, interludes for Coheed and Cambria, but for the most part, like, I have a neighbor right next door. He is a concert pianist. He murders his instrument. He's amazing. And I'm in here like, boom. I feel I'm an embarrassment. I feel like an embarrassment, you know. But what are you gonna do? And I wake up early so he can hear what's going on for sure. You know, it's early and me like, boop 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 boop. Burn. It's all good. Nice guy. Actually, I haven't really had a chance to meet him because we had just moved in here, got somewhat settled, and this happened. So, you know, so I haven't really met any of my neighbors. It's kind of, well, actually we met one, but yeah. And when I say murdering, I mean, for those of you who, he's great. He's great. And it's beautiful because we get to kind of hear it a little bit, like kind of creep into our house. So it's really inspiring. It's very beautiful. And then there's me, like I said. Burn. Oh, take that. Okay, we're just moving a chorus over. We'll probably double chorus it at the back end. That's what's fun about this to me is like it's like Legos. Like I enjoy Legos, and this is kind of like Lego music in a weird way. Some people would be like, "Oh, that's lame," but whatever. We're all turning into robots, so. Okay, let me make sure that's right. Thanks for spending some of your Friday with me.
Leave your fear of heights for another time, 'cause tonight's the night we fly. Save your fear of heights.
I clearly like writing love songs. Especially with this project. You know, I like to think that all this music that I've created is like the stuff that was going on in Emilio Estevez's head when he got high in the Breakfast Club. Have any of you seen St. Elmo's Fire? That movie's hilarious. Maybe we should do like a viewing, like a Twitter thing or something. I don't know. My wife and I love that movie. I don't know why. Like I bought it not too long ago. I'd never seen it, so I knew I was like, oh, this might be an important movie for the whole Brat Pack kind of thing. And I got it, and I was like, wow, this is not what I expected. But I got a soft spot in my heart. Actually, I had a parody shirt on. That was like the bar. It was like a shirt for St. Elmo's Bar on this morning. Okay, let me see. I'll probably double this. I'll just double this, and then I'll leave you guys to it. Double it. Double it! Then we'll check the length for Mr. Blaze James. Be like, it's gotta be 3:30, man. Like anybody wants to put this on the radio. Oh, sorry, Blaze. Calling you out. Ah. Ah. So like I would double this clearly, like this is just a reference vocal that is happening. It's all gonna go away with a real performance. But like the second half of the outro chorus will have some, alternate melody to lead us out. Clearly I'm losing my mind. Like I wouldn't do this in the regular world. But we're now in this one. Alright. Well, this is it. This is song number 8, guys. Like I said, every Friday I'm going to put something up. I'll probably do one of these. Hopefully it'll be interesting. Maybe one day I'll perform for you guys. I don't know. I get really nervous doing that, especially with this system, because it's funny, it hasn't crashed yet, but it will do that, and my luck, it will do it while I'm doing a live performance for you guys, and I will be embarrassed, and we'll never do this again. Also, we're trying to figure out how to move this over to like a Twitch, so I can maybe play some games and do some things like that. So we've been talking about potentially making that a scenario. I don't play video games all that often, but maybe that's a better platform for this, for what I'm doing here. Like, I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed this. I'll try to remember to save this so it lives here as like an official episode 1. If you guys haven't checked out, man, who am I? Like, if you haven't checked out the visualizer, go check it out. And if you want to see me performing it live, sort of, it's in the thread below somewhere. Who have I become in the pandemic? Good night.